Okay, let's get into this though. We got a scary react. Let me turn the lights off. I have not watched a scary reaction in a minute. He didn't die? I don't think so, neither. Sometimes I don't think he did, bro. I don't think, especially after this week, knowing how well connected he was and knowing how much dirt he has on people. Like, but then again, that also could have motivated people to get after him and actually, you know what I mean? Because of how much powerful people he was connected to. But all right, look, let's get into this though. How did he even get his money? See, that's the crazy thing. Literally nobody knows. He actually started off as a professor at a college. That's it. No one knows how he got his money. He legitimately, like, he didn't come from any rich family or nothing. He was a professor from NYC, yes, from a college in New York. And no one knows how he got his money. It's like almost out of nowhere. He went from freaking being a professor, and then 3 years later, he was over here millionaire. No one knows how. And he, if anything, the reason why he was also so tapped in was because, keep in mind his lawyer died too. Yeah, I know. His lawyer actually probably really killed himself. Because his lawyer also committed suicide. Now, he actually killed himself. I believe that. Because he was going to get charged with just as much stuff as Epstein was. And I know good and damn well he was going to pussy out of it. But the reason why Epstein was so tapped in was because since he was a financier, I guess, after his professor job, he was helping these rich and powerful people avoid paying taxes. That's how he got so tapped in. And then he was like, "Oh, let me buy a island and let me have these wild little kid touching parties at my island, and invite all the rich and powerful people in the world that like doing that." Like, weird as fuck. All right. So I got the lights off, as y'all can see. Scary Comp version 111, the first scary comp of 2026. It's funny because I was actually checking last week if my scary comp channels that I usually keep up with dropped anything. They didn't. They actually dropped this one yesterday. So let's jump right into this, man. Original link down below. Let's get freaked out. Let's get it.
Following video, two sisters. In the following video, two sisters are alone at home, hiding inside a room when their house alarm starts to go off.
I'm recording.
I got the rosary on deck too, mind you. So we're going to be protected in the name of the Lord. I got you. All right.
Do you hear that?
As it seems, someone had entered their home. Their security camera shows the front door open, suggesting that someone did in fact break inside. But what's strange about this is that when they replay the moment the door opens, no one is seen. It just seemingly opens up all on its own. Now at this moment, the two sisters didn't see how the door opened up. They just saw that the door was wide open, and it doesn't help that they just heard a police siren outside their house. But as if the situation couldn't escalate anymore, this happens.
What is it?
What the hell? I know something's about to move, isn't it? Oh, it tracks movement. Never mind. I'm about to freak out.
Clear.
What? It just stopped by itself? What the hell? Ooh, y'all saw that. Oh my god, what the hell was that? Oh no, y'all see this? Oh hell no. Oh hell no. I rebuke thee. Oh no, that was crazy. No, that was freaky as hell, bro. Oh, is that in the corner? Go back. Look, bro. It's right here. It starts off right here. Oh, nah. Oh, nah, bro. Bro, this one's starting off freaky, bro. I'm in the chills, low key. That's scary as hell. Mind you, there's no one in the house. The girl's already left out through the window. And the camera's picking up something, but it... Bro. Oh! Oh, y'all saw that? Oh my god, no. No, that's freaky. What? Why is it pointing up? Bro, this is weird. I would sell the house too. This is crazy.
Clear.
What the hell? Bro. No,
As
that
it
is
seems,
so
another
freaky.
presence had been inside the home, though not the kind they were expecting.
Bro.
Both sisters initially thought a person had broken in, but upon watching the footage and seeing the small, shadowy figure dashing past the camera, they knew that this was something else. Whatever
will
this
after
was
this.
doesn't appear to have any discernible features, and it doesn't help that it moves exceedingly fast before disappearing out of nowhere.
The fact that it just moved so quickly,
Yeah.
but then like the motion capture camera didn't see that shape.
No.
And, like when it
Yeah,
was
how
tracked,
Even the camera seems to have trouble identifying the figure. There's moments when it passes by and no visual tracker appears around it. But then strangely, at times, the green box appears in a dark room as though something was being detected. Never before has the camera done this until tonight when the door opened by itself.
front door opening on its own,
Yeah.
that closed. We closed that door.
And I mean, this house is like brand new. Like it's not old or like anything.
Yeah.
Considering that all this activity was preceded by the door opening, they believe something paranormal had forced its way in, which makes you
No
wonder about the video from
way.
early on. Could it be that something supernatural had opened the bedroom door at the beginning of this video? Or was it simply due to something else? After watching
Bro, have y'all heard about wandering spirits? Y'all know, like, ghosts don't just haunt places. They actually can wander for real. Like, you ever heard, like, if you ever hear knocking on your door, bro, always check. You never just open it. Because if you ever open the door after hearing a lot of knocking, and there's, like, little time in between knocks, and when you actually open the door and you see nobody there, congratulations, your whole house is haunted. You just let that ghost in. Oh, God. That's probably what just happened. They said that house was brand new. And the ghost, I guess they didn't close the door all the way, I guess. The ghost let itself in, and now they're haunted.
the footage, it's hard to say what exactly occurred. Just what exactly was the camera picking up that night? As always, let me know your thoughts on this one.
That's freaky as hell, though. That's a crazy way to start this off.
On a Wednesday night, a team of paramedics arrive at a house to assist a man with severe schizophrenia. According to the man, he couldn't leave his room because someone was standing at his door.
They're not gonna let me go past it. They're not gonna let me go past it. Somebody's there.
We're right here.
I'm telling you, somebody's at the door and they're not gonna let me go past it.
They wearing? What are they wearing?
They're wearing blue.
Oh, good,
Someone's
good.
there and they're not gonna let me go past it.
What
Someone's
the hell?
at the door.
Did that just
I
drop?
need you to sit up, okay? Can you do that?
You gotta listen. There's no need to apologize. Whatever makes you comfortable, okay?
Thank
We're
you.
here for you.
Okay?
All right? Is that okay? That it?
The hell?
Is that it? Are you okay?
Okay.
While claiming to see someone standing at his door, a clock falls without warning. Now, the
What are the
possibility of
odds,
this being a
right?
coincidence isn't entirely ruled out, but when you consider the fact that the clock was securely mounted on the wall, well, things get very strange. Now, aside from the clock falling, there's something else in this video that was recorded, and it has to do with this doorway. 23-year-old Cass, the man undergoing psychosis, is a diagnosed schizophrenic who in a short video says this.
Schizophrenia, I'm not crazy. We're not crazy. People that have schizophrenia
Yeah, you are.
are normal people.
No, you're not.
My most common hallucination is seeing a shadow figure in doorways, like in any doorway. So think of any doorway in your house.
That's what I said.
My therapist and I do something called visualization dismissal. So I open and close the door repeatedly, and that kind of like scrubs away the shadow figure.
Although he wasn't seeing a shadow figure this time, he was seeing a man. And this man just so happens to be the same thing that his girlfriend
Hold on. It says, no, they aren't. My uncle is schizo, and he goons in the... Okay, see.
saw 2 years ago in their old home. Keep in mind that Cass's girlfriend doesn't have schizophrenia or any condition that causes her to see things that aren't there.
What's wrong? What? What?
Okay, maybe his house is haunted, and his schizophrenia is just fucking himself up.
There's nothing in there. What?
Her description of what she saw was eerily similar to
Not gonna lie to you. You would you would tell the girl to go look, not me. I would run. Not gonna lie to you. That kind of makes you sound bitch made, gang. As a man, you always gotta go head first for your girl. Real shit. I will leave the house too, but we gonna leave it together. I'm not gonna be leaving my girl for real.
Cass's depiction of the man. Now, because of this angle, we can't see what it is that she saw, but thankfully, there's another camera in this house that might have recorded evidence of the so-called man.
No way they got
Over
it
on
on
Cass's
camera.
channel, you'll find many videos where he documents his schizophrenic episodes. Thanks to his GoPro, he can easily record moments of extreme psychosis by simply pressing a button.
What I do is, if the hallucination's like really strong and I am not even like making sense
See,
out of it,
unfortunately, a lot of people,
I use this.
even one of my
And
sisters, unfortunately.
Basically, I point it at the door frame or whatever I'm seeing, and look at the screen. And if what I'm seeing in the door frame isn't on the GoPro screen, it's not real. Helps me calm down.
That's actually a good
I'm doing
like
really
method.
bad right now.
However, there's one video on his channel that's completely different from the rest. While talking to an hallucination, he captures this.
You always say the same thing. No.
There's a knife right here. You think it moves?
Quit it. Stop bringing that up. Stop saying that.
Yeah, I've seen stuff like that too.
You always wait till now to say that. Whoa.
Oh no. No. That's freaky.
Alexa, light on.
Bro. Oh my god. Him being schizo does not help this. Yeah, probably just the wind, because houses aren't made to not be insulated and to not be the wind. And if it was the wind, it would have kept moving. It's still now. So he saw it. And he's doing that visualization method. Oh, no way. Uh-oh. What the oh hell no. Oh hell no. No. Oh no, that's crazy. Oh no, that is crazy. That's crazy. I rebuke thee. I rebuke thee. That is insane.
He walks over to the other curtain.
How's the wind doing that, gang?
Tries
Just
to get
tell
rid
me
of the
that.
so-called delusion. Apparently, he wasn't just seeing the curtain moving, but a figure standing behind it.
You said I live in Puerto Rico and saw some shadows before? You don't live in Puerto Rico. I'm Puerto Rican.
In a panic frenzy,
mind
he
you.
opens and closes the drape as an attempt to scrub away the figure, but while doing so, the curtain moves again. This was strange considering that he was no longer seeing someone behind it, yet somehow, despite doing his usual technique, something was still happening. But as if that wasn't creepy enough, the whole drape begins to lift upwards. It appears to go up entirely before dropping to the ground. If seeing things in doorways didn't already freak him out, then surely this has. Now to this day, watching this video freaks him out. Seeing this scares him because what he thought was just an hallucination was actually real. This, as a result, makes it harder for him to trust his own perception. It's for this reason that he rarely talks about this incident, but after recording what recently happened, he couldn't help but think of this. So then, might there be some connection between this occurrence and the one from many years ago? Cass believes so. But of course, like all videos, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. For now, this one remains a mystery.
That's actually freaky as hell. That's only the 4th video. Alright, let's see.
Now this next video was submitted to me by Sam J, who's part of the yearbook team at her high school. One afternoon, while a group of senior students were rehearsing for a graduate ceremony that took place last spring, a camera inside the auditorium recorded something that left all students, including staff, terrified.
And it's a church school. Look at that.
What you guys will do first is you're gonna take the diploma from me.
It was during a speech rehearsal by the school principal that this was caught. Take a look.
That's okay. We don't want any broken ankles tonight before graduation. So then we're going to talk about individual accomplishments a little bit, and we'll move you off to the side before you.
Oh, nah.
What?
What the hell?
Just a change in air pressure, or was that a friendly ghost, Mr. Baker?
What the fuck?
Thank you, sir.
It's probably the camera quality that makes it so dark.
And then, let's see, then we'll talk about STEM.
Oh, that's
The principal
freaky.
carries on, paying little attention to what just happened. As he claims, this could have been due to wind pressure. But despite thinking this...
Hell no, bro. We all know how heavy these doors are. The wind pressure never swings open these types of doors. And it's a latch door, bro. You need to push in order for it to unlock. Hell no. There's no way Wind is doing that. Those heavy ass doors, hell no.
Would be what happens next that completely changes his mind. While instructing students on how to move on stage, this is captured.
The programs and how we're trying to grow those, and also maybe a little bit about growing the sports programs as well. And then we'll talk about your individual achievements and how you guys have really taken leadership. Everybody to give us their science.
Again?
Yeah.
One of those were like
we must have
And the lights go
somewhere
off.
else in the
And it opens back up.
building, blowing that open. Anyway, so let's get started just the way that we're gonna go. So we'll go John Anderson, we'll do the thing, walk over, and then Cal Connors, thing, come over, then are we at a, no, that's the right order. So Michael Thompson comes over, that, right? Then we've got Emily Rodriguez. Same thing, and
You would move to a country that's over 5,000 years old that probably has even more ancient ghosts in there. Yeah. Who the fuck, yo? The fuck on my chat with that bot shit. Fuck. Yeah, I'm about to say you gonna move to a country where it's 5,000 over 5,000 years old, and that's probably the worst evil shit in there because of how old that country is. Yeah. Oh, whoa! Y'all saw that?
And
Oh nah, bro. What the hell?
we flew away, did we?
It's at this point that the notion of this being just the wind stops making sense.
Right, hell
A
no.
cat
How does the
among
wind do
students
that?
flies off their head. Almost as if someone knocked it off, the hat zips across in a swift and sudden motion before landing close to the exit. The same exit where no one was seen opening the door. Even the principal, who initially thought it was nothing, couldn't make sense of this. According to Sam J., the
In a
yearbook member who
church
sent me this
school.
clip, he was just as baffled as everyone else.
It's in a church
Now,
school.
after this happened, they proceeded to finish up the rehearsal before leaving an hour later. The next day, Sam takes a video of the exit door and shows that they're not automatic. If they were, then this definitely would have explained the doors opening, but given that they're not, and considering the cap incident, perhaps what occurred here was caused by something unexplainable.
Oh no, that
If
is
true,
insane.
then students might not be as sad to leave the school on graduation day, given that it might be haunted. Now that's creepy. On December 27 of 2025, a strange video
vet
was
hospital?
posted by a veterinary hospital in Madison, Alabama.
How does
where
a veterinary
apparently
hospital
something
get
happened
haunted?
that caused all employees to stop in their tracks.
that's weird. Charles?
What occurred during this moment has left everyone spooked. Now, this video recording was kept private for 4 years until just a few weeks ago. It was only after receiving many comments asking for this footage that Renee Holt, the owner of this clinic, decided to share it, as she believes her clinic is haunted. From dog kennels that often open on their own in the middle of the night, to office equipment being thrown around with no apparent cause, Renee and her staff have no explanation for these odd occurrences.
No, she knows what's
there
up.
is one theory that occasionally comes up at work, and it's the belief that all this activity might be due to the dogs who passed away at this clinic. Whether being put down for medical reasons or naturally passing away, they were last alive at this location. But despite their absence, it seems that they're still here,
But
just not physically.
That's a person.
One night, while caring for a critically ill cat, this happens.
Whatever. Hey, did you know? That's weird. Where's that coming from?
A
That's
dog was heard
insane.
crying somewhere in this clinic, but that's odd, because there shouldn't be a dog here at this time. The only other dog inside this clinic is the one in this office. However, they don't howl or make any noise throughout the footage.
Where is that coming from? It don't sound like it's coming from.
Am I single? Yeah.
Okay, so you still want to do banana bags, 15 mils an hour, head of starch, 4 mils an hour. Coming from over this way. Alright. Medications, vetronidazole, 15 mil BID, IV. No. Alright, hey, second it, help me. What's in the lobby? It's coming from the lobby. No, it's not. Where is it? It's not in here.
That's crazy. Because more than likely the dog doesn't know that it's dead.
What, phantom dogs? Why are you looking at the front porch and make sure they didn't dump one or throw one in the pen outside or something? I didn't hear anything. You're not hearing that. 3 of us heard it. I didn't hear it, no. You heard it, right? I heard it. It sounded like it was in that room or something. Like it sounded like it was like playing the board. We're going to play that back. I didn't even hear anything. Can you...
The whole staff searches all around for this dog, but after checking extensively, both inside and outside, they find nothing. The dog was nowhere to be found.
That's crazy.
Yet still, the cries continue as if desperately wanting to be found. But unfortunately, that never happens. With no sight or any trace of this canine, the staff can't help but wonder if what they heard had been a dog they once cared for. Could it be that what they heard was something from the other side? It isn't certain if that's the case, but it's been 4 years since this happened, and despite
4
capturing
years.
other strange things on camera, this one remains unforgettable to the clinic. If you caught something creepy on camera,
Bro, y'all realize how haunted hospitals are? Jesus Christ. People die at hospitals every day. Hospitals are the... Now I understand why people are afraid of hospitals. Because at night, I know they can be creepy as hell. There's gotta be mad ghosts haunting hospitals. Because mind you, there are also, like in big, busy hospitals, there's churches in there. For people who are religious. But that don't mean shit. Because it still be haunted as fucking hospitals.
or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. On the night of December 21st, 2025, car enthusiast Tad Gavin was driving down an empty access road in a business park that had closed for the night. He was looking for a spot somewhere in this vast, empty office park for the purpose of taking videos of his car and posting them on his page. No one is ever around this area past operating hours, which can seem a bit creepy, but here, he can rev his engine as loud as he wants without being berated by a neighbor.
You're gonna wake up with the police standing over you.
Gotcha.
Neighbors would often approach Gavin just to scold him, but even after driving elsewhere to avoid problems, he continues to be approached, just not by a neighbor, but by something else.
What the freak? What the freak was that? Oh my God!
According to Gavin, he was driving inside a business park located in St. Petersburg, Florida, which is close to where he lives, when he caught sight of a tall figure heading towards his vehicle. The following is his footage from both his dash cam and interior cam. Take a look.
I didn't see anything. Oh, I saw it in that video. Oh, I saw it there. Yeah, no, that's freaky, bro. That's freaky. I rebuke thee. Oh, no, that is freaky.
Now, it's not just the sudden appearance of a dark figure that's strange on its own, but the details of this incident too, most of which don't make any sense. For one, why would there be anyone out here at night dressed in all black? If their intention was to stay hidden, then sure, that would make sense. But if hiding was the goal, then why even approach the vehicle and reveal itself?
Yo.
What's weirder is that they didn't seem to run towards the car or try to grab the door handle, which throws out the idea of this being an ambush or kidnapping attempt. The figure just seemingly passes by with no reaction whatsoever to Gavin's speeding Corvette. He still doesn't know who or even what that was, but one can safely assume that coming back here to find out isn't something he plans to do anytime soon, especially at night.
Hey, side note though, that Corvette kind of sound fire though. that V8 kind of go crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, what's good, Mocha? What's good, bro? Bro, you just missed it. We just wrapped up this scary react, bro. This junk is crazy. Let me turn these lights back on.